You're now tuning into the sounds of the Potnas podcast.
News and shit.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you're at on the globe. Ladies and gentlemen,
What's up, bro?
we got another episode of the Potnas podcast.
Oh, episode number what?
I think this is 54.
Hey,
Freestyle, let's go, hey. It's the Potnas podcast, yeah, been knocking them pictures off the wall. Man, I'm about to fall. Man, pass it off to Dino.
Hey.
He a superstar.
Yeah,
now go
man.
and fucking ball,
I'm
hey.
a fucking ball, man. I'm finna pick it up.
Yeah.
It's the boy D, quack, quack like a duck.
Quack.
Making Skrilla, making what eggs, making cheese, nigga making bread. I done
Yeah.
came down, I'm finna to slam dunk it. I'm Elijah Wan. Ooh, shit, why you do that? That's called a skunk it. You trying to funk it up. I done came down, I'm about to pop trunk.
I'm about to ball hard like a Houston Rocket.
Hey.
Man, hold on. This freestyle, you can't top it.
Nah.
Me on Tizzle. I'm on the back of the mic,
Finish,
man.
finish.
My freestyle is back, and that's cap.
Nah, you supposed to say something like, it's tight, Paul.
It's tight, yeah.
God damn.
I don't know why. I didn't say
He
that.
was right there.
Why did I say cap?
I don't know.
Because I have a cap on. That's why. I was going to find out.
That's cap.
Unique way.
That's
Whatever.
cap. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's cap. Why am I lying? All right. These niggas probably like, these niggas suck.
No, that's a good question.
All right.
Why niggas just be lying for no reason, bro?
Yeah. Well, because, bro, it's fun. Lying is fun.
That's not a
It
good
is
enough reason.
absolutely fun.
Who they listening to, bro?
Who? Huh?
Who do people listen to right now?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you are now listening to the Potnas podcast, where we're delivering our perspective on topics, news, and shit. For those who didn't know, everything that we just said stands for Potnas.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to the kids.
Kids.
All right, we are your host,
Dad gang.
the Potnas.
Yeah.
To my right is my best friend.
heading.
He has the world's greatest vernacular and vocabulary. Give it up for Dino, a.k.a. the Dictionary.
What's up, y'all? Oh, no. I don't like let's not play the kids and play gunshots.
Well, the kids are
no.
they're the ones doing the shooting now because they be shoot. And then I am the extraordinary Young Tizzle, the live thrizzle, baby.
There we go. Okay. Yeah.
And welcome to the show. We got some partners in the house. We got Shia Sambam, as always, joining us. And then we got a new partner. This is your first time on the show, behind the scenes, but give it up for Ramoncito.
Hermano, sí. El rey.
Yeah, he is a fellow musician.
Sí. La trompeta, sí.
Yeah. What instrument you play again? The trumpet?
Trompeta, sí.
Yeah, trompeta. Is that how you say trumpet in Spanish?
Sí, mi hermano.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to try to be as succinct as possible moving forward in these episodes, just, for your listening pleasure. So let's get straight into the debrief for the week. If you're watching the episode right now, you can tell that we have some hip-hop legends on our shirts.
Wow, yeah.
And I am wearing this because I went to the 50 Cent concert last night, and man,
How was it, bro? You got
it was
to
one
play
of the
this one.
you got to do that shit 9 times. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Yeah, is that 9 times? Yeah, that's 9
That's
times
9 right there.
Yeah, 50 Cent, man, what a legend. He's in my top 5 hip hop legends and rappers.
In your all-time top 5?
Yes.
So this is the 50 year.
This is my favorite,
hip-hop anniversary.
like-
We need to talk about that.
Yeah, 50th anniversary of hip hop. And he was in Houston. He actually lives in Houston, for those who didn't know. And then he had a lot of legends that came out. He had a legend himself who's also in my top 5. Busta Rhymes opened up for him.
Bus was at my show too.
Yeah. And Dino has a Wu-Tang shirt on. He has a concert shirt.
New York
on.
State of Mind.
We both have
Nas
concert
and
shirts.
Wu-Tang.
We got these shirts off
This
of the
wasn't
street.
planned, by the way.
That were
I was rocking this mug because I was trying to make him jealous.
Oh, you trying to make me jealous? Yeah. You didn't know that I came prepared.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I had the shirt as well. But anyways, 50 brought out. The rappers that were or the artists that were already on tour with him, Busta Rhymes and Spliff Star had opened up for him, and then
Has Yayo been with him the whole time?
yeah, Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder were his hype men / help for Breath Control, but he didn't need it at all because 50 has excellent breath control.
Hype man,
you can tell he still works out
I guess
daily. And then he had Jeremiah. Jeremiah was the
that's
R&B
a
act.
curveball. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. And so you say it's curveball, but he has like 5 songs with him.
I only know like one of them though, maybe 2.
Let me see if I can play one right now.
I mean, we did it. I mean, it's still like even when you played, I was like, oh no, I ain't never heard that before.
Yeah.
But Jeremiah, I mean, yeah, he rock. I'm sure. I know he got them thumpers, but as far as like them,
why the fuck is it not playing on my?
but I don't know, brother.
All right, we're gonna just keep talking.
Yeah, brother. But like, I feel like, see, I know that song.
Mm-hmm. Put it down on me. Put it down
Beyond
on
that,
me.
no. But Jeremiah on his own, that he's a good in between act. I guess kind of way he's setting up some of the. Who came after that? You gonna play it anyway? He gonna get demonetized.
Well, I mean, if we keep talking over it, then we'll be good.
That works.
Yeah. I like how 50 Cent, whenever he's an artist, like or featured artist, he be whispering, "There's some thumping."
I feel like that was a phase because like every artist has a phase. Like Wayne had a phase when he was doing like mad auto tune.
He always sounded like a gremlin.
But no, I mean he had an era where he was just straight. Oh hell.
And then because he was in Houston, he brought out Houston legends, Paul Wall and Slim Thug, and then the legendary Scarface, who's I've come to eventually find out that he's on a lot of people's top 5.
Of course, nigga. What? He's one of the best storytellers in hip hop.
Yeah. He's pretty
Him,
incredible.
maybe Slick.
And he looked really great too. He was in shape and
Face is him.
yeah. And then who else did he bring out? I think that was it. That was the whole
I came out, but I was going to, but they called me, but I was
ensemble.
My baby was sick.
But yeah, it was exceptional. The highlight for me, the women, man. All right, so
those women there?
50. Oh,
no, I mean like performance.
The performance, yes. He had 20 women on stage. But you think
like dancing?
Yes.
Well, okay. I thought you meant like rapping.
Like actual dancing though, like performance, like choreography.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like ass shaking. Like they were talented. They were doing splits.
Well,
they were flipping. They were twisting each other and throwing each other and hopping over each other and stuff. And it was like acrobatic performances.
That's
like they were. I don't know where he got. It looked like he got like the best of dancers from like all the NBA and NFL teams, and then put them on the team. They're like, "Hey, you're the ultimate squad."
Auditions and stuff. Yeah, they have a whole cast.
They were exceptional, and then one of the baddest ones, because they were all beautiful. You can tell they were like just how they were built and stuff. But the solo performer that performed with Jeremiah while he was playing the piano and stuff. They had a moment where they were where she was dancing on him. No, one of the dancers. Okay. One of the female dancers.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, and he dropped her, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you need to get back in the gym, bro.
Oh no! But like, how he dropped her though? Like, I'm talking about.
She was like, like how she like hops on him and stuff. He couldn't But granted, I guess his excuse is he had one hand on his mic and then the other was supposed to be holding her.
Nah, you supposed to.
But she was a little thick too. Not like thick, like she was slim thick. She was slim thick, not like a big
Jeremiah.
one.
I don't know. He don't seem like a guy who's like he's not. What was he look like?
I mean, he's tall.
Oh, okay.
He's tall, and he don't look meaty and stuff with her, but I mean, clearly that nigga don't work out, so
not too much, bro. Because I don't work out hard. But I ain't dropping nobody though.
Yeah. And my thing is, I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all rehearse it, but there was not one dull moment in that in the concert.
I mean, I bet not.
How
much like did Uncle Murder actually do it like a song or like was he
Tony Ayo and Uncle Murder did not perform at all any of their songs, they were just with 50 the entire time.
So when you called him hype man, I was like, yo, that's wild. But when I thought about it, I was like, I mean,
and they're notable rappers too. For them to be hype man. So 50 was just like, hey, this is my shit, nigga. So
but I mean, he still brought his people with him.
Yeah, exactly.
They made
and he's taking care of them.
They was on stage.
He had like 8 outfit changes, and they were like legit too, like legit outfit changes. Like one of them, he changed like
the wife beater with the holster.
No, he didn't do that. No, he did. He did. Look, during that moment, he was in all white. That was the highlight for me. Was he performed "I'm the Man" and the song with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And that song. Because that's when the confetti and there's like a moment in the song where like it's leading to a climax and then the beat the bass drops, and then and man, that moment, that's when the smoke went up and the confetti started popping.
So he had a whole
it was
production
a
going on.
whole entire production. It was break dancers. It was
Strippers.
yeah.
Oh no. Or,
No, not strippers, but they had poles and stuff. So when he did like PIMP or Disco Inferno, he did I Whoop Your Head, boy. That shit was crazy. It looked like we were in a fire pit, like Mortal Kombat.
He did Candy Shop.
He did Candy Shop.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they tore that shit up.
No, what's so impressive, bro? Because even like when I was at the what's it called, New York State of Mind tour, or show rather, with Nas, Wu-Tang, I was just so impressed. That production was not even, how do I say, it was dope, but it wasn't like they were just making good use of modern technology. Yeah, it wasn't like there wasn't no goddamn dancers or pyrotechnics and none of that shit. But I was thoroughly engaged. What they had was this, like the entire stage, the back of the stage was a screen, like multiple screens. And so like one screen kind of be a little bit more in front, but everything was a screen. And they have like whole New York City backdrop sets and you in the project, like PJs.
Yeah.
It was like a whole,
very similar to they had an LED screen, huge. Yeah, his 50s entrance or intro when he came out or whatever, it was like this glass box, and but it was broken in half, and then it came together and formed a box, and then it filled with smoke, and then it opened up, and then he shattered it and came out, and then that's when he started performing. But boy, when
what's the first song he did?
He did Wankster. Yeah, it was Wankster. Mm-hmm. No, actually, it was I forgot the name of the song, but it's the one that go doom 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 doom.
Damn, that's about all of them. Shit, I'm trying to see.
But when that shit came up, man, that shit was thumping. Hey, Aftermath. And then he did I Get Money. That shit was, man.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, man. But no,
I feel like Many Men is one I would really want to hear.
That he performed that.
I would have to hear that one.
Like when artists they set they do the first wave and then they like, all right, thank y'all for coming out, appreciate
and then they
y'all.
encore back on stage,
and they want you to cheer. Yeah. So because he left some notable songs out or whatever. Like
he knew he was coming back,
and so he left Window Shopper out, and then he left I Whoop Your Head, boy, and then Mini Man, and so like all the mixtape cuts, basically.
I mean, yeah.
But
that's a good one. The movie made that one like worth hearing. Honestly, I'll probably get on that one.
That movie was exceptional. Get Rich or Die Trying. Y'all need to go check it out if y'all haven't. And that's one of the best rap albums ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
You put.
Okay. I think it's a classic album for
that's
sure.
That's my favorite of his for sure. It is. I do put it in the classic category because people throw that term around.
It's got to be like
everybody
top
album
5
classic
best
shit.
albums ever, bro. Like just the whole ensemble, the whole package. And
hip hop,
21 Questions. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because you got to think about everything that he put into it. Like it's R&B tracks on there, like R&B.
That's a conversation we need.
Hip hop tracks on there.
We need to have our 50th anniversary. We got to have a hip hop conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, never broke down. Have we buzzed down the list before?
It's just me and you today, so we can talk about
that. That's too much time.
I got some stuff on the. Well, okay.
One thing we do got to talk about. Yeah. There's a common thread, right?
Okay. What
between both shows?
And I have a 50 cup, by the way.
And they got 9 bullet holes in front of that. That's crazy. That's good marketing. Good job. Whoever does your creative, good job.
All right, what were you saying?
There's a common thread in the show you saw and the show I saw.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes is Spliff Star.
Oh, yeah, bro. Man,
so
hold on.
I mean, Bus is like...
he opened up the show.
He's still him.
What did he do for y'all? Did he close out the show or open? Or was he in the middle
He was second to last act. He did his, and then they came on. Wu came on again after that with like Young Dirty Bastard or somebody. And like they did
man, when this shit. Hey, do you know the worst of this?
Bro, I know the worst. Everyone has
Live mode. I was screaming the entire time when he was on. The entire time. You know, but keep going. I'm about to have this in the background.
So this is a good segue into I mean, you gotta fade that eventually, bro. So check it. What was I mean, this is an observation, right? Don't read too much into it. Take it with a grain of salt, people. But when that came on, I mean, I know, like, I mean, I'm like you. That's probably the most hype I was at the entire show was Bus, right?
He's definitely the most exciting out of all the people that you named.
I mean,
Wu-Tang, Nas, and Nas is such a static performer.
They do certain joints like What? Meth did
If Old Dirty Bastard was still alive,
METHOD,
he would be the highlight of the show. But
I mean, yeah.
Ghostface has energy. Method has energy.
They all do, bro. They all bring a certain energy. But that's what was so ill. Like even
Inspector Deck.
Nas did some joints
Inspector
like,
Deck.
bro.
Yeah, he's
so.
dope.
But the greater point about that was like, man, for me, it was a no-brainer. Like, I call them legacy acts. People who, like, 50 was still is a game changer.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he built a network. Stars, did you watch any Stars show before he had power on Stars? Name one show that was on Stars.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie, bro. Like, I didn't. I watched Crash, because.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah,
my cousin was on that. But other than that, yeah,
that was a good show too, though.
Yeah,
that
was.
Of course,
it was based off of the movie. Yeah. But
they did my girl dirty on that movie. I ain't
gonna lie.
Who? The wife. What's Terrence Howard's wife? Who played his wife?
Oh yeah, didn't she? What happened to her? She got shot, right?
She got by a police officer.
Yeah. Oh, Thandie Newton.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, she's still bad.
Yeah, her and, I used to get her and Zoe mixed up.
Oh yeah, shit, that was
that's ridiculous.
What else do I got in here?
Yeah, baby. That's ridiculous.
Do I make you horny, bro?
No, it was just the fact that sounded like. I mean, that was anyway.
All right, what were you saying? About Nas or Busta or what?
No, it was Bus.
We're gonna wrap this up too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I don't remember what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say in replacement ain't worth saying. I ain't gonna lie. But nah, we had that in common. Both, like, Bus was at both shows. Man, I got it back. This is a good segue.
He opened up with Annie
check
up
it. Before I lose it.
Okay.
He performed that one, but that wouldn't an opener. Okay, Bus. What I noticed about when Bus was on when it was his set, Wu-Tang, Nas too, but like specifically Bus, and then I noticed it too with parts of Wu's set. Man, it was energy
shift, huh?
It was mad energy. It was like, it's hard to describe. It was mad energy, but like when I looked around, bro, it was like a lot of white people, young white college kids, like a lot of them.
Don't this shit make a nigga wanna?
Well, that's my gripe. He
performed this with us.
He
performed it with us. He gave us all that shit.
I don't know why.
Act a fool. Yeah,
he did that. He said, it was the very last song. He was like, don't this shit make a nigga want? And then the bass hit, and then he was like, we out. And then they walked out.
I protest.
And I was like, but you got to remember, like there was like 11 performers.
Man, fuck that shit. We didn't play it
in the lineup. I know, right?
But now
I'd rather him not.
He gave us everything.
Yeah,
he gave us that. Wow, he gave us everything.
He gave us the new track too with Bia. He has a new album coming out.
Get that.
And let me see if I got the. I'll play a little bit of the cut right now.
You don't want us to make no money.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. We're the #1 podcast, baby. What's it called? I think it's called Beach Ball.
Man,
on your airwaves, right about.
What is going? I don't know, but check it
now.
It's mad.
Cartier friends with the Gucci flip
flop. It bang too. Executive produced by Swiss Beats, Pharrell.
You think we getting a check?
Timberland.
We give
hey.
Commercial break.
Oh, but this one's made by Hitmaker.
Then why you shot them out?
Because their album is executive produced.
Oh,
on the bang. I told you, it sounds different over some headphones.
Yeah, because I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that last time.
What the? Fly you out to PR, can put you in no Dior.
Hey.
Look into my eyes, you could tell I'm a B-boy.
Yeah, and Bia's fine, by the way.
She didn't look how I thought she would look.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know how I thought she would look.
I thought Bia was, or I thought Bia and Coi Leray were the same person. And then they were like, no, it's two different people.
Nah, Coi got it.
How do you say her name? Coi Leray?
Coi Leray.
No, so there's no E in it? Coi Lee? Whatever the fuck.
It's
okay.
Leray. I just know that's how it's pronounced. Leray. Leray now. Coi Leray now.
All right. Let's get into. Did you have a debrief?
Oh, but yes.
Uh-oh.
That's why I say this is a good segue, because at the Wu-Tang Bus show, I noticed a lot of like suburban Caucasian like kids, maybe college age and whatnot. Of course, they like spliffing, but like they knew every word to the song.
Yeah.
I also noticed that when I was at the TDE Championship Tour, like most shows I go to, when I look around, it's like, damn, like there's a good amount of us, but when you really look at it, it's like, damn.
It's safe to say that white people really do love hip hop.
Well, I think the world,
like it's no. I mean, like of course
right?
it's still a cultural appropriation in some instances, but for the most part, they're the main ones at the festivals in the studios. When DMX would perform,
they can afford it, bro. They can afford it.
Well, that too. Yeah, especially nowadays because concerts are extremely high.
I feel like a lot of the shows we talking about, they have been.
Yeah, you had asked me how much I spent on 50. Like it was reasonable. Like about 350, 400.
Yeah,
but
I didn't pay that for the show though.
Oh, you got it for free?
Nah. I mean, I'm him, but I ain't like him like that. Goddamn shit. Nah, I paid, but I had a similar experience. I didn't even know we was in like a suite type situation.
Yeah.
I had no idea. But all that to say,
the Toyota Center is nice, by the way.
It's still. It was. I mean, but we said we're paying whatever it was because we going. Everybody can't do that, bro. Everybody can't say fuck it. We going regardless. There's some people paying for big concerts tickets, and that's double their mortgage.
Oh yeah. Okay, so certain artists like Beyonce that have just like skyrocketed to the point where you would literally have to have.
Who would you pay for
3 to 6 months?
Is there anybody you would pay like 3 racks to go see right now?
Right now, no, absolutely not. No, Pharrell probably.
Pharrell?
Yeah.
Like to watch him do what? Like rap?
No, bro.
Like perform?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Nah, you gotta be turning flips and hitting tricks or something, nigga, to be doing.
He would be having
racks.
that because he would have skateboard. He's gonna have a skateboard rink in it. He can literally bring out half of hip hop's catalog.
Genius.
He can bring out Justin Timberlake, Snoop Dogg, Usher.
If he's hosting like a showcase,
exactly.
No,
that's
my nigga.
he's worth it.
Look.
Beyonce
no
isn't
features, no openers, just one person. They gonna hit the stage by them damn self. Who is that? Beyonce doesn't have a bunch of features.
Nobody is worth. Michael Jackson.
It's
if
her
he was still alive,
and her dance crew and her live band. That's it for the most part.
And that show does not look like I can't wait to sell them
3
tickets.
racks. But here's my point: who would you go see? Put her to the side. Just them. I ain't talking about Pharrell bringing all these other people. No, would you go pay see motherfucking little?
It'll
Pharrell
be somebody
on stage by
that it'll be somebody that I admire that I haven't seen yet.
Here's the problem,
but I'm
not hearing a name though.
Huh?
For me, it's no one. I'll make it easy for you.
I already said that.
Okay.
I said it was no one, but
there's
like
no one I can fathom.
Yeah, but you said three racks or $3,000.
Facts, yes.
And concert tickets don't cost that much. That Beyonce concert tickets or whatever are still like in the 500s. They're not that bad.
But where are you sitting though?
Huh?
Google it right now. Let's look it up.
Bro, the ones that I bought, I paid $900 for them, and
you bought them when?
And when
did you buy them?
A while ago.
Exactly.
No,
if you look now, they're not gonna be no 900.
I guarantee you they are because my resale hasn't. I haven't sold my tickets yet.
Are you? What kind of? We'll talk about it later. I'm like, where your tickets at?
The seat they're like they're not on the floor. They're the next tier up.
Okay,
it's in the middle. Yeah, they're really good.
I know people who pay racks for tickets
because they're stupid and they also aren't aware of the gimmicks and stuff. Look, I'll put it like this: if you're not aware of the Ticketmaster and
these beehivers,
like the Live Nation, like you got to just know the websites, right? And so
they on like
you get game
email lists and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, they're paying that because they want that. My point is, regardless, like maybe they got backstage pay. Who knows, right? But my point is, like, who is it where I would pay that for? Not even like, let's say that don't hurt. Okay, let's take that 3 racks down to 300, but it's really hard to get these mugs. Like you got to wait in line for them. Like back in the day, people used to do for shoe releases and such.
Yeah.
Who would you do that for? I don't got nobody. If Pharrell is your guy,
bro, this is blasphemy from you. Like you kind of like
wait in the rain.
Yes.
3 racks.
Back then, I was still no. Stop. Take the 3 racks out because that's not reasonable. That's not real.
It's like MJ
that's
level.
not real. Nobody's paying $3,000 fucking dollars to be on on the stage and be able to touch Beyonce. Yeah, they're paying that. I'm talking about standard like general admission tickets, not general admission like whereas in like you're going into like a festival. I'm talking about like in a normal arena or
you catch
a stadium.
You so high?
Huh? No, bro. In the middle area, the reasonable tickets where you're like, the
ones where they bring you oxygen because you so damn high.
Okay.
Oh yeah, those.
We can move on because you being real cynical. You being an asshole right now.
Nah, that's Beyonce tickets.
Anyway,
ain't nobody. I saw her husband Guess how much
What were you
paid?
saying about white people?
50.
You had a point.
No,
that
it
you
wasn't
were
just
bring
about
up?
white people. Let's not keep just going back to them. But all I was saying was as a segue into, man, there's a lot of them at the concert. It's always a lot of them. And they be getting it in. I mean, they smoke a lot of weed. But here's the thing.
Uh-oh. Did something happen?
Yeah, man. So we're talking about a debrief. You went to a concert. That's beautiful, my brother. Congratulations. I'm glad you and your lady had a great time. I'm not jealous or nothing.
She's my best friend. I love going places with her.
He trying to score points.
Niggas probably
Sam, he ain't slick. He trying to get some.
I'm not gonna lie. Like my friends be getting a little annoyed sometimes. You and Courtney are the only people that like just don't get bothered by me bringing Sam wherever.
Y'all know me.
Okay, well then I thought you were in that place.
I was playing.
No, but I get it. Like there are times where it's just like, bro, like you got to bring your girl everywhere and stuff, whatever.
Oh
and
yeah.
I used to hear that all the time, all throughout and I'm like, yeah, because I actually like my girl.
No, that's a whole nother. That's a good shit.
But again, I do understand why there are some times where it's just the guys.
Nah, bro, right? I love my chick. I like, bro. It's times Jen will tell you where I like. Yo,
we already talked about the difference between Jen and Sam.
For sure.
Jen is like a girl's girl.
Well, no,
Sam is not.
Yeah. Well,
Sam is a boy. She's one of the guys. She likes kicking it with the guys.
She's like an introverted extrovert. I don't know. It's weird.
And she don't like hanging out with girls unless it's a certain amount of people. She cares a lot about chemistry, and I do too, right? Yeah. And so like they're like okay,
but she got homegirls that she really fuck with though. So it's not like she's walking around here
watching baseball with the fella scratching her nuts.
Like no, she likes to dress baseball. And like I just like you said.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway. No,
I hate when niggas do that, like just get fixated on something and miss the point.
And then we completely
divert.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a trained professional. Yeah. So
what were you saying about
here's the thing.
Okay.
I do agree though. Nah, I mean she ain't gotta come all the not she as in Sam, she as in like whoever, like your lady.
Yeah.
Don't gotta come all the time. Nah. Like Jen, I mean, if we can love exactly all the same shit. Nah, sometimes you need to go do this shit with the people that you like to do this shit with. And I'm gonna do shit because you need to always have you. Like, yeah, you become one, you're a union, but you got to always keep you. I keep telling my partners that shit.
All right, cool. That's a little tip.
Boom, take it home with you, put it in your back pocket.
Take away that you...
put in your pipe and smoke it.
Is your point about what you experienced with the lighter complected people going to tie into news? Or are we ready to transition to news?
Oh, you got some news?
Yeah, we got some news.
No, I don't have news. This was more so just about my experience.
You want to wait for the highlight topic, or you want to bring it up right now?
I'll say this.
It's a part of your debrief?
It's a part of my debrief. I'll say
okay. Go.
And maybe this, I don't know, maybe this brings us into it. So,
yeah, if it does, then we can we can talk about it and then do news and then get back into it.
Yeah. Okay. I rock with it. Just promise me one thing.
Yeah.
News is not no like morbid shit like a plane crash.
No, not at all. I only have 2 points. One of them we have to talk about. We have to talk about because it is going to be talked about for the remainder of the year.
What? Don't say India landed on Mars.
No. Let's
okay.
Let's
I'll wait. Okay. Yeah. I just don't want to be like 20,000 people died in a plane crash today.
No.
Volcano. Okay.
I've learned my lesson.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Be succinct.
So, something we have in common, right, is we're both dads. We're from a similar environment. We currently reside in the burbs. But being black in the burbs is different. So, like, we're talking about, I was, again, kind of transition over from talking about seeing a sea of suburbanites at this concert, thoroughly enjoying this art form from people who are from completely opposite environments, right? My kids live a very different life than I live. Like, I had a great upbringing. My parents were amazing. Don't get me wrong. But like, my kids are coming up suburbanites. This is the only world they know. A household with 2 parents and a home they own with cars that are paid off with a dad who owns his own business. Like, this is the only thing they know, right? So, my daughter's school is beautiful. I mean, I had never seen no elementary school look like this in my life. They have tile on the walls. It don't make any damn sense. My son's daycare is beautiful. It looks like the Children's Museum had a baby with goddamn primrose, and it's where he goes to school.
What happened?
I'm taking my son into daycare. Dropped off my daughter, her beautiful ass elementary school. We drive a couple miles down the road to my son's daycare, walking in. there's a woman who parks next to me in I don't know, maybe a mid-sized SUV. It's a nice car. I don't remember what she's driving, but she pulls up next to me. We get out at the same time. We both got little maybe toddlers. We both have toddlers. We're going to the same area. We're walking into school, and I'm a gentleman, right? I was raised in a time where men still held doors and pulled out chairs. We're walking in, and I'm like, yo, it's automatic doors. So she's like, we're both walking in at the same time. So like, I step to the side, kind of like let her and say, yo, after you. She walks in, doesn't look at me, doesn't even acknowledge me. But I'm thinking, we both in a hurry, yo. Like, we both moving real fast.
Okay.
We hit the corner. She has a son with her. Maybe he's, I don't know, around 6 or 7. He sees some of his partners in the classroom to the right. She's like, hold on, we got to drop baby sister off first. So, boom, we hit the corner. Son kind of hanging back, like, come on, Timothy.
Okay.
Boom, Timothy runs up. He's in front of mom now. Now, mom's now walking it's like Timothy's in front, mom's right here, and then there's like baby girl. Baby girl's walking barely. She's like Dre. And she's lingering and she's looking back and she makes eye contact with me. And I'm like, I'm a child.
Is she in the way or something or what?
Not at all. Not even a little bit. But mom's just wanted her to, I don't know, mom's is in a rush. I look at her, I was like, oh, hey, I'll give her a smile and kind of shoot her away. Mom looks back and says, a bad guy. A bad guy. He's going to hurt you. Come on.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And the little girl, she's just kind of smiling. She's looking at me like she didn't even hear her mom really low key. And her mom's like, see, nothing. She's not scared. Now she's not even nothing. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel. Because I'm like, is it, but I don't know. But she never really looks at me because when she's saying this, at this point, her teachers come out the classroom and the teacher's kind of picking the little girl up. She's like, see, nothing. She's afraid of nothing. Look at that.
So it wasn't like she wasn't trying to say like stranger. She wasn't alluding to stranger danger.
I don't know. Because she never made eye contact with me. She never really acknowledged me.
And she pointed at you?
No, I was right there. Like
you were the only guy in the hallway.
The only thing there.
Look, a bad guy.
I'm the only breathing human being aside from my tiny 1-year-old son who's there. And she's like, a bad guy. She doesn't say a monster, a boogeyman.
Did you ask her like, excuse me, man, what did you mean by that?
No, but I did. But I even like when I was telling Jen about it.
You didn't address
I said
it,
something.
bro.
I did, but I feel like what I said was too late.
I'm at the point of life where I
like,
naturally react and then I apologize later.
Well,
but and it's been a long time for me to get to this point because I've held in a lot of shit in the past, and now like I love the
conflict. You like drama now? Oh, I hate drama.
No, I've always loved the drama. I'm a drama king, right? Thespian, right? Exactly. But I want the smoke now. Like I'll be ready for it. Like I've used to practice what I like the stuff that I wish I would have said. Or like whenever I go back home and I'm like, man, I wish I would have said, bitch, and I wish I would have did this differently back in this scenario. Like
so you be just wait for
in Insecure. Did you ever watch Insecure?
Of course I did.
You know
I used to watch
scenes where
awkward black girl.
Yeah, you know the scenes where she's in the bathroom and in the mirror and she's like, it's herself talking to herself and like I don't know why you let her look at you like that or whatever. You should have slapped that bitch. So that's what I used to do, and then I eventually got to the point where I started performing what I would practice and reenact.
Don't tell people that.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I feel like that's like the Joker origin story, some shit.
Oh, okay.
I used to act in the mirror, and then niggas.
Yeah, but no, but damn, that sucks, bro. That's crazy.
So okay, hold on. I have a question for you, yo.
Yeah.
So just to put a period on the sentence, it's a bad guy. All this shit. I'm like, I'm so taken aback. I'm like, what? Wait, is she talking about me?
If you don't get,
I don't know if she's talking about me or not. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know. So I walk past her. I'm like, well,
does she look like a conservative?
Bro, I was trying not to mention her looks, but yes. Well, she looks like, how do I say this?
Why do we do that? Why do we like try so hard not to?
Well, no, she was just built
we
like
can still judge
a people. What's that? It's like
she looked like a Susan, like a radical Democrat, or like a
nigga, she looked like I'm trying to think how to say
Betty
this.
Crocker.
Have you ever seen the movie Monsters Incorporated?
Yeah.
You remember Sully?
Sully, the blue,
the big blue monster.
Yeah.
So she was shaped like that, but if she had Mike Wachowski's bottom half.
Dang, she was built like an ice cream cone.
I was gonna say a drumstick. I was trying to think which popsicle could I say. What the fuck? She was built upside down, bro. Nah, it was bad.
Yeah.
But no, she had like these tights. And now she's locked in my memory forever. She had blonde hair, up in a messy bun. She
got that ice cream body.
She had these blue and black tights on, and I don't remember what her shirt said, but I think it was like an Astros shirt.
Dang, and she got one off on you talking about bad guy.
No, I don't know if she was talking about me. I've run a scenario a million times in my mind, and I don't like.
So what's the question?
Okay. First question is,
how would I respond?
Well, am I overthinking it? Like, what if there's a scenario where I don't let her go first, and I'm in front of her now?
I'm so glad that you experienced this.
I'm in front of her now, and she says the same shit, and it's clearly not to me because I'm in front of her.
One thing about you, Dino, you see the best in people.
I try to, bro.
No, you don't try to. You just do.
Yeah, I know.
Like you are
inherent.
Always like I thought I was a good guy until until I started seeing how you just literally practice what you preach. And goodness gracious, like it's quite annoying sometimes because I just be like I'll be wanting you to be realistic. There's a bunch of ways to see shit, and I'm so glad that this.
You glad I experienced fucking suburban racism?
Yes, and I'm glad that she gave you a taste of fucking reality.
But what if it was
and basically,
What if it was?
It would have been hilarious if she would have been like, "Oh look, monkey,
bro, hilarious." Nah, I'd be in jail, guys. I don't believe.
No, but
But it was a folding chair in the classroom right to the left.
Look, man, like not everybody is for us, and if she was talking about you, she could have been talking about you in two different lights. I feel like bad guy is in stranger danger, which I feel like classic Dino would say, yeah, she's referring to me as stranger danger. I get it because we're in a daycare. Hey, bad guy. Bro,
I'm still not gonna say that to it.
She's probably saying that because well, hold on. Let me add some context.
I know she's right. I know she's right.
Why? No, because now I'm gonna use
politically. They operate in fear.
I'm going to operate the same logic and
gonna take our guns
that you would use to me in this scenario. I'm going to apply it to you.
Okay, I'm listening.
You are making the assumption that she's right wing, right?
I'm just saying,
and conservative.
I'm not
because she's white and she's built like an ice cream cone, and she didn't have no control of them kids. But maybe she mentioned you as a bad guy to help lure her kid who wasn't listening and paying attention to her, and she was probably late for work, and she was trying to hurry up and corral her kids.
That doesn't make it okay, bro. That makes it worse. That's my point, and it's not because.
And if she didn't apologize and say sorry, then that's what I think what is bothering you. And she didn't look at you. She just used you as an example. She used you as a tool.
Is that okay?
No, it doesn't.
It's not about how she looked, what she was wearing, or how.
You want my answer, or you want the Dino answer? The Dino answer would be don't make assumptions.
Your answer for me. I'm Dino.
Yeah, no, but I'm giving you a dose of your own medicine.
Fuck that. My medicine. You can't mix this medicine. It's a secret formula. But here's the thing. What I'm trying to understand.
You don't like it when it's applied to you.
No. Is this even? I feel like you're not acknowledging. It's one thing we're running past. We got. I'm
gonna give you the real. I'm gonna give you the real JT take because you know what's coming.
I'm trying to figure out one thing that we keep running past. Like, is it okay for her to use me as a tool of fear to get her child to do something that she can't get her to do on her own? My point with saying I believe she may be right-leaning perhaps is because there's not to say that the left lean, and at this point, I don't know where I'm at.
Well, if she never looked at you and she never pointed at you, then you don't know.
Politically, they operate in like fear. Everything's fear-based, bro.
Again, you don't know because you're the only guy
in our open borders. They're teaching our kids woke indoctrination. You
don't know because you were the only guy in the hallway. That's why I asked was there anybody else in the hallway?
Just me,
and it was just you. So it's easy for you to assume that because you're the only guy in there and you're black. And she looks like this right-wing conservative woman that doesn't have control of.
It's because
fuck the looks.
Yeah,
it's the fact that she's a white woman and she's using kids to. Looks. Okay, she's a woman
using fear.
Using fear.
Using fear.
Okay, but you saying fear, we have to bring up the fact that she's white. I mean, we have to
that's true.
Because if she wasn't white, then you wouldn't be.
No.
asking this question about about fear. Because if she was a black woman, if she was a black woman and she said that, then you would automatically know, oh, she's not talking about me being the black guy. She's talking about me being a stranger danger. You would automatically assume that.
No, you're wrong. Actually.
Why? Well, she would assume that you're a thug then?
Hell no. Tizzle, here's the thing.
What?
There's no assuming anything. If she were a black woman or a brown woman or any woman, I would still have a problem with her using fear to get her daughter to do something that she wants her to do at my expense. Why are you training her to be afraid of me just to get her to...
Because you are a stranger.
Hold on. No. But just to make her pace a bit more expedient. Like that's
because what she's doing, trying to get her daughter to come over to her, is not working. And it's early in the morning. Y'all are dropping the kids off at daycare. Yes, she don't know you, nigga. She does. She has no idea who you are. And if we're not talking about race, I'm using you as a ploy to get my fucking kid to come here. Why? Why? Why does that offend you so much?
If you're trying to build a forest fire,
why does that offend you so much? I'm going
to tell you right now. You ready? If you're building a fire for survival, right, and you have kindling and wood and all kind of dry brush and shit, but you choose to throw the motherfucking squirrel carcass into fire to make it hotter, you are a psychopathic, murderous motherfucker. Like, why not use this other stuff that actually works better? There's tools that work way better than fear at this, especially fear at the
like what? Give an example. Give an example.
Why me? Why
give an example of how of what else she could have did to get her kid to, because you don't know how that kid responds.
Let's say that
you were witnessing
well to fear. Let's say clearly she don't, because it wasn't working.
If she would have took a lollipop out, you think that would have got the kid to come over?
Listen, if that was Dre, there are 6 things I would do, and none of them are, oh my God, there's a scary white woman, or there's a scary monster, there's a scary stranger.
No, you said what you said, nigga.
Like, I wouldn't use fear like that woman. Okay, let's say there's a dog. I wouldn't ever be like,
the fear
that scary dog's gonna bite you. I would never do that.
The race.
Take race out of it.
The race is why you have a problem with it.
Pigeon.
The race,
that scary
her
bird
ethnicity
gonna bite you. Like,
is why you have a problem with it. Because and here's why.
Wrong.
No. Wait. Because
you're wrong.
Look, if she would have done any other, you wanted her to use a different type of approach. I just don't want her to make her kid afraid of me. If anything, you should have been proud because you just looking at her like, damn, you ain't got no handle on your kids. Meanwhile, I'm over here. My kid is over here walking with me to the class because he knows how to pay attention and listen.
No, I was holding.
And look,
I was holding his little ass.
Okay, well, for the listeners, I was trying to help you out.
I don't need help. This motherfucker didn't have to use fear
because you holding him.
I'm what?
Because you're holding him. If he was walking and he started doing that, what?
Why are you caping for this woman?
I'm not caping I'm playing devil's advocate, which you always play.
Nah, I don't always play with the devil. I don't like that nigga.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
No. But let me give you.
Do you think it's okay? Because we keep like.
Do I think it's okay to use fear? Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then we differ just ideologically. Then we agree to disagree, my brother.
Not the only tactic. I don't agree with that.
I would not use fear from.
But you said that she was calling him. You said that she was calling her, and she was not coming over. And she didn't.
She was. She was walking. Her mama just wanted her to go faster. She's like, "Hurry up, Susan! Scary bad man. He's gonna get you. And she didn't even move faster. If anything, she slowed down, looked at me, and smiled. And she's like, to her teacher. Again. Just to recap for the people listening.
No, because I got your ass.
The teacher's in the hallway at this point.
Your ass.
She looks at the teacher and says, "See nothing."
The listeners right now
nothing
are saying that you are wrong because it does have to do with race. It bothered you because
the listener said I'm wrong.
Because you're saying you have a problem with her using the tactic, a fear tactic to
so you're saying
lure
the
her
kid. Think fear is okay as a tactic to discipline her to
not when it comes to ethnicity. No.
I take ethnicity.
We have to apply that because you would not have a problem.
Okay,
if she was black, you would not have a problem. You're lying, right?
Litter about how to survive in the world. It should operate under.
You have a problem because she's teaching, like black. Yes, she's teaching her daughter to fear black people. She used you as a figure to say, "Hey, bad guy, bad guy."
Is that what you think?
You're the only nigga that was in the hallway. Well, yes, that's exactly what I think.
I wasn't just the only nigga. What's a nigga to you? I was the
black.
I was the only breathing Homo sapien in the hallway. There's no one else there but me and her.
If there was another guy in there, in the hallway,
no if we talking about on what happened. on what happened, are you saying that?
Yes.
See, I'm not saying that she was trying to teach her child to fear black people. I don't know.
Then what are you saying? What are you saying?
Sound like that's what you think. Is that what you think?
What are you saying? See,
know.
you are easily trying to flip this on me because you're not used to being wrong. All right, let's move on.
No.
We're gonna move to the news.
Black in the burbs, baby. That's crazy.
Just mad because she got your ass. All right. So the biggest thing that's on that's trending in the news right now is none other than, you guessed it, Donald Trump. Former President Donald Trump, listed as
about plane crashes
as 6'3", 215 pounds on the booking record, had his picture taken at Atlanta's Fulton County Jail last night, where he turned himself in for allegedly conspiring with 18 other to reverse the 2020 election results in Georgia. Yeah. After glaring into the camera for his close-up and making bail, he left. But not before leaving his visual imprint on history. Trump's mugshot immediately took the throne in the Hall of Famous Arrest photos, spreading across the internet within seconds of being released. Trump himself shared it on X, Twitter, in his first post on the platform since being banned for almost 2 years. So this is a big deal because now Etsy and all these other t-shirt companies or marketing companies are going to use his photo for propaganda and probably like a marketing tool for like an intro to a political rally.
No, I can tell you
things of that,
bro.
It's going to be on niggas' shirts and I'm starting to see the shift of niggas, of black people.
Go ahead.
I'm starting to see the shift of black people that weren't in support of Trump before he became president, while he became president, and after. I'm starting to see the black culture shift go back to in favor of Trump because they're just like, hey, your agenda's gonna go.
Ooh, wait, now?
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's the masses, but I'm saying I promise you
made that up.
You ain't been looking. You
just sat back and said, I made that up right now.
Watch, you gonna see. I guarantee you.
JT.
Mark my words, Dino. I guarantee you.
Why
there's
are you
gonna
saying
be
that? I'm so confused.
It's gonna be closer to home than what you think. There's gonna be niggas that are gonna be. That's not me trying to put the narrative out, but it's just going to happen.
It was part of Super PAC.
Listen. They
lived on a golf. They moved to a golf course. Because there was a blackening of my neighborhood because I live in the burbs. A bunch of niggas moving out there.
People can't, I'll put it like this.
What? Black people are not rocking with him all of a sudden because he got a mugshot.
I know. I'm not saying that.
But you're right about one thing.
What?
They're already using his photo for funding.
Yeah.
He has a super PAC and supporting him has already released the mugshot, already putting it on advertisements to like generate funding, like using it as a witch hunt. Oh, there! Look at this mess. It's the first.
Yeah.
But bro, it's freaking Twilight Zone bonkers. This man is still the front running Republican candidate right now.
Exactly.
And he's like, we know he did the crime. What are we doing?
Right.
Now we're just talking about like
people love a good story. People love a good comeback. Wow. People love the bad guy in this day and age.
Really?
Yeah, you go to a WWE show, whatever, niggas are rooting for the bad guy.
That's different.
Rooting for loudly. They used to boo John Cena when he was still wrestling. That's why he was kind of forced to retire a little bit earlier than what he needed.
He got a bag in that acting.
But and then when you go to watch movies and stuff like Fast X, people would chant and happy to see Jason Momoa. Thanos. People were rooting for Thanos, rocking Thanos shirts and stuff. That I love what he stood for.
Him, but I mean,
nigga, they were rooting for him.
Now the only one I give you is Joker. I give you that. I was rooting for him the whole movie.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's because like that was a different rendition of his storyline.
He's the biggest villain in history.
Yeah, because he's playing. Exactly.
Point if we were rooting for him.
They loved credibility and they loved the notoriety attached to him. The Conor McGregor, he was known as like the infamous bad guy in the UFC, and that's why he became like the biggest.
Then Karma caught up. He broke his
combat
leg.
martial artist athlete on the planet. And now we see Sean O'Malley. He's not necessarily deemed as a bad guy, but you
just saying it because he's Irish.
Well, he has that Irish background.
That's racist.
But he does a different thing to kind of like make himself stand out. Like he colors his hair, he does the braids and stuff. White boy with braids and stuff. I don't like that shit. Right. You don't like it, but the masses do, and it's appealing, and it gets the people going. It's what Will Ferrell was saying in Niggas in Paris on the song Blaze of Glory. Like,
you lost me.
remember, it's the line in the song.
I haven't seen that movie.
No, but the line in the song. It's
I remember it, but I know you're
it
talking
gets the
about.
people going. What's the name of it?
Yeah.
All right, but anyways, American
What is
Gangster
that?
too. Pepsi.
Wait, what is going on?
Blue Magic.
You lost
They
me.
were like,
okay, yeah.
I'm like what? Like, it's catchy.
Yeah.
It's captivating. It's
What are we talking about again?
it's galvanizing. What I'm saying is Trump is galvanizing the people,
we still talking
and
about this
it
nigga,
is
bro?
going to. I'm telling you, he's probably going to become president again.
Bro, that's so sad. We are bullshit.
It's probably going to
Our
happen.
country,
You don't want it to
we are
happen.
complete
Ramon's shaking his
bullshit.
head.
Bro, we have a
It's likely
society
gonna happen.
where the front-running political candidate for fucking president is
the
a
guy
criminal.
from- yeah.
Is a proven criminal.
And people love
fucking,
the bad guy.
like,
now.
bro, he's horrible. Like, people, it's so crazy, bro.
Just because you
He is
scream it
crazy.
out doesn't mean that.
Grab him,
it's
but
gonna
he's
stop.
so despicably disgusting, my nigga. Like, he looks bad. He is bad for real. He don't give a fuck about no
Black
one.
people used to use his name and
Because he was
rap
rich.
songs and
'Cause he's
stuff.
rich.
Right.
He's
And-
like
and
the grown-up Richie Rich. Donald Trump. His name was synonymous with money. That's the only reason people used it, like, rocked with him. But now, like, there's so many things that have come out. Like, this nigga's a proven criminal. And he's a stooge. It would be different if he was like a criminal. He was real smart or real cunning, or he was like a mob boss, mafioso type. He's a fucking clown idiot.
I'm going to.
He is a
I'm going to
village
challenge
idiot.
you right now. I'm going to challenge you right now, and I'm going to
dumb as
ask you
hell.
say something positive about him. What's one thing that you
breathing God's beautiful air.
Okay, let's go ahead and just go on to the highlight topic.
Hey, murder gang shit, slaughter shit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the highlight topic, we have a myriad of questions. Think of this episode as 21 questions, since we were talking about 50 Cent, and we've been kind of asking each other hypotheticals and scenario questions. And I have even more to ask my co-host, my best friend Dino, and you all as well. Would love to see what the listeners thinking. So make sure that you write in.
Give me 2 passes. Let's see you say some shit.
I'm gonna
like,
give you. Yeah,
pass.
I already did a process of elimination. I had like about 20 of them, and then I got it down to about 21, and then I got them down to about 7. But we're not gonna do all 7. I know for a fact.
That's the number complete.
Let me hit you with this one.
Let's go.
How do you respond if your friend brings someone to a function that you yourself were invited to, and you didn't know that they were coming?
Okay, your friend brings someone to a function that you were invited to, but is it your function or is it their function?
Oh, and they didn't know that they were coming. All right, let me ask
run
it
that back.
again.
Run that back.
How do you respond
Okay.
if your friend brings someone to a function that you yourself were invited to?
Okay. And you didn't
and
know
you didn't know that they were coming.
Question. Dude,
So for example,
point of clarity.
you got invited to a party.
Rock with, or like this friend they're bringing, you didn't know was coming. Do you not like them, or like you know what I'm saying?
Like, think of it like this:
'Cause-
you got a pass to go into the club, right? Into local seat, and you hit up the owner, and like the owner invited you out.
Okay.
You're like, oh, cool. Is it cool if I bring my partner? And then he's like, yeah. You mean JT? Yeah, you can bring him. Cool. And then you're like, all right, cool. Yeah, he's about to pull up right now. And then I pull up, and then I got
3 niggas with you.
yeah, I got Ramon with me. And
Okay.
you're like, damn.
I didn't know you. Was
Like, bro, why didn't you fucking tell me?
Okay.
And I'd like pull a fast one on you.
So
How do you? Because now you got to
Who-
go
hold
back
on.
to.
Let's-
Kev is already doing.
who am I in this scenario though? Who am I in this scenario?
You are.
Am I the owner? Am I the
No,
friend
no.
who showed up? Like
You're the friend. Okay,
who
let
am
me
I?
let me do this again. The owner of a club invites you out to like to exclusively to his club,
Okay.
and then
No, okay, this is different.
I'm on the phone with you, right? After you get invited, and you like, and I ask it.
So someone
can
I
I come?
invited someone else.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So that's
exactly. Somebody that you invited,
necessary context. Gotcha.
right?
What
And
do I
and you
do?
and your partner that owns the club already gave you the pass that
bringing this one guy.
right?
Yeah.
But then I bring an additional person, so now it's 3 people coming into his club through the VIP.
And your question
entrance.
is, what do I do? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you do? Do you hit up the owner and be like, man, look, I know I just asked you for one.
I
Can
mean,
you do me
I wish
another
you hadn't
solid?
put a name on it because, like, Because
it doesn't matter
who you said like this spot, like who. I mean,
the owner doesn't know. The owner doesn't know the third person.
Yeah, that literally happens. That has happened already.
Yeah,
but like I guess if you take like just this is just any nondescript place,
you know the third person, but
they don't. I mean,
and even if they cool as fuck,
they hear though. They pull up. They hear.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna try to make it work.
You gonna try to make it work?
Send them packing.
That's interesting. I know niggas that would be like, look,
forget niggas. Yeah. Hold on, forget them. What would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm sorry, you can't like. But okay, look, there's two different.
You're heartless.
I have finesse, so
okay.
I feel like that's the reason why you. Yeah. So hold on, that needs a ding. Because people don't understand that that's a talent, that's an art to have. It's finesse to be able to have a mouthpiece to get you to like the art of persuasion is literally what we're saying, listeners. When we say finesse, the art of persuasion is real. It is a real skill that you have to develop. Sometimes you got to be born with it. And you got to be in unique scenarios to just have like the feng shui to be able to woo people to get them to do what you need them or want them to do. I didn't. Yeah, feng shui wasn't the correct term. But that's why you're Mr. Vernacular.
Hey, I'm listening.
But anyways, what I'm saying. Okay, so it's two ways I can move because
that sounds a little bit like manipulation. So let's just clarify.
Yeah, I mean, because it is.
Oh, well,
it kind of is.
Shit,
like so, I do have the ability to to finesse. But in this instance, I'm not going to, especially if I know that he doesn't know this person, if the owner doesn't know the third wheel.
But is that even finesse?
Well, hold on, listen. Here's why I'm not going to finesse. If the chemistry doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. You put me in that. Yeah, so now I told you can come, but now y'all both can't come. But what if, either you get rid of him or
what if they energy is in perfect alignment?
Then I'm willing to pull my trump card.
Now, are both
why we got right? Oh shit, where's the jump card? Oh, I fucking lost it.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Fucking lost it.
Ooh.
Nope.
Yo, what's all that shit, clown.
All that for nothing.
But check it out.
Anyway,
okay, so is that finesse though?
Yes,
both are finesse.
Wait, is finesse? Oh yeah, I would actually use finesse to tell them to. Like because
you said then I would try if they vibe. If the energy is similar and I know they would vibe out.
Here's what pisses me off.
Is that finesse?
Here's what pisses me off about this scenario.
You made it up, nigga.
You no. Because I've been in this. I know you've been in it too.
Just don't drop no names. G.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not. Of course not. But here's how I view it. Okay. You know why? Why do you? I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh shit.
Why do you think I would be pissed off in this situation? Because let's flip it, right?
Okay.
I am the person that the club owner invited.
Well, I mean,
hold on. I'm the person that the club owner invited, and then I'm on the phone with you, and he already got the pass, saying like he already doing me a favor by inviting me to this club. Now he's doing me a second favor by saying that you can come, and then you bring Ramon, and then I'm like
unannounced,
right? And now I'm mad at you because I'm just like you put me in a situation and you didn't say nothing, so you're trying to manipulate me. You talk about no. Yes, it's failure of communication, but it was on purpose. You made sure to not bring it. Huh?
How you know? How just might
because if the nigga was in the car with you.
But check it. He might have been like, oh.
And you made sure I'm not going to say nothing because I already know he going to say no if I ask him right now. So I'm going to wait until we get there.
You assuming the worst.
Ramon, you've been in that situation, right?
You assuming the worst. Check it. It could also be.
You capping, bro.
Look, he could be like, he know my partner Ray. He'll say yes. I could be assuming the best.
You assume, yeah, you can. And that's even more. Yes, it is. So, it is equally as bad. And even more of a reason why I would be more pissed off at you. Because you assume, because you always think that I'm the guy. Right, and I'm not talking real spill right now or whatever. I'm just saying, like in that scenario, they always assume that I'm the guy. That I'm like, he already got me in, so what is it?
Oh, you saying
to get one more other person in or whatever? Yeah, he can do it. Bro, he missed the finesse.
I've lived that life. I've been the extra guy who showed up because it's like, hey, shit, I'm going here. You want to come through? And I just showed up.
If I'm the extra guy, I'm always gonna try to provide an incentive. Hey man, I got 100 on it. I'm sorry. Like I know I wasn't supposed to be here. What, Ramon?
I don't want to impose, but the thing is, when I am playing at clubs,
I don't think they can hear you, so you gotta speed it up. What are you trying to say? No. I'm not turning your mic on. But
the thing is, when people come through, and let's say D comes in, and
I bring yeah.
And even Zoma came through.
They're good.
They're good.
Yeah.
I was like, hey.
That's how I am, bro.
okay,
You know how many freaking kickbacks and parties I've thrown in? Bro, there's people who showed up.
for our listeners that didn't hear, Ramon basically was saying like, if he was put in that position, he already knows that anybody that tags along is good because he always puts himself in those situations where he's going to be good. But you don't frequent where we frequent all the time, and the places that I frequent, Ramon,
You don't think they'd be good?
hell no, fuck no.
I've been good.
If we go in there,
People been good. Is it?
But because again,
What?
like okay, so local seat versus
Why you keep like it don't got to be local?
Okay,
Like,
okay,
I know that's the spot, but like, it could be anywhere, bro.
all right, let's say we're in New York.
You can always.
If we in New York,
okay,
I would probably be able to get away with being able to
it's
to
happened.
do
I've
that
done it.
versus somebody like Ramon
We've done it. Wait, what do you
in
mean?
New York.
Like someone. Wait, what?
He would be able to finesse it if it was Spanish speaking people. But I don't think he would be able to finesse if it was just like
well, but like, is it like some hood ass spot?
Let's move
Because
it on.
I don't
Yeah.
really want to finesse that
yeah,
anyway.
it's okay. All I'm saying is that in that situation, I would be upset, and I would likely say, you know what, because you put me in this
You'll be
predicament.
upset if somebody showed up to. Okay, I'm not going to assume. Would you be?
I
Upset
may
if you
even get to
threw
the
a-
point
if you
where
threw a
I'm not
function?
even. I don't even feel comfortable going in there anymore because I don't. I don't even feel
Well, yeah, I
comfortable
mean, yeah,
calling him
yeah.
back up and being like, "Hey, man, I need a third favor, bro. A third favor?
But Tizzle, you got to acknowledge too, because
You know what that's like? That's like
that don't mean that's the norm. Though.
somebody knocking on your door at 5:00 in the morning, and you wake up. You're like, "Yeah, bro. Okay, here." Oh, and knocking again. As soon as you walk all the way back to your room, and they knocking the door at the again, and so you're like, okay. You get back up. Yeah. Again, bro. My bad. You mind if I take your car too?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here you go.
Who the fuck
Here
is
your
this?
keys. All right, cool.
Is
And then
this
you
a
go
friend
back to
or a
sleep, and then
stranger?
you no. It's
Take
just one of your
your
homies.
car? Ain't none of my homies gonna show up at my doorstep at midnight asking if they can take my car.
Never mind.
And if they
I
do,
just couldn't think of a
making their
good
ass get some
example,
sleep,
a formidable
'cause they clearly
example at the
high
time.
and drunk.
Let's
There's
move on.
no way.
If someone is going through, let me ask you this:
I'm listening.
if somebody is going through something and they ask you for money
I had a question for you.
and you loan it,
Okay.
and
Okay, friends and money now.
all right, yeah.
Oh,
Here we
shit.
go. If someone is going through something and they like a rough patch,
Yeah.
and they ask you for money and you loan it or donate it to them,
Okay.
and then they go and do something else with the money, do you have a right to be upset
That's
with
their
them?
business. They ain't gonna do with me.
Oh, wow.
We've talked about this before on the pod.
And I said
Well,
loan or donate
yeah,
because
you-
donate means you giving and you don't
Nah,
expect it
but
back.
those two different things.
And loaning, huh?
Yeah. So you
We,
said
we can
or.
talk about
You
both.
said or.
Right.
Okay.
We can talk
correct.
about both.
Correct, 'cause they're different.
I put both in here for that reason because I knew you were going
Yo,
to
F.
immediately resort to, those are two different things. Where if I give bread away, whatever, it's gone.
Once it leave my hand, it's
once
gone.
it leave my hand, it's gone.
If
and
it come
stuff.
back, cool.
But would you feel some type of way if
No.
I said that was going to be for my mom? My mom's like
then you went
medical
and
bills, and
spent it
I
on
went
some
and got a
strippers?
train. Got a chain.
A chain.
I went and got a chain.
Well, that's just a bad investment. What kind of chain is it? Yeah, what you got?
It's something that you would judge me.
Is it
poorly
solid gold
on.
and VVS's?
You would be upset with me.
Okay, well,
You would be ashamed. And I took the $250.
I'm gonna feel
$250.
away for sure, but like I'm not.
Oh, so you would feel away.
Well, no, I mean I'm gonna feel about that dumbass purchase. But like, that's like saying, what if I took your money that I was supposed to use for my mama's cancer treatment and I used it to buy 100 packs of Kool-Aid?
Would you say something to
I'm
me?
gonna say, you dumb nigga. That
Would
was
you
a-
say something to me?
Yes,
You would? Oh, really? You
Bro,
would? Wow.
if I give you bread-
We're getting a rare form of Dino.
But listen to the scenario. Listen to the scenario you just painted. If I give you bread for some very specific, serious situation, like your child's treatment
Ramon,
for
don't
her,
you
whatever,
fucking dare.
and
Are you about to get up? Go
and-
behind. Okay.
bro, listen,
How you gonna tell me to be quiet on my own show?
bro, you kill it. Listen to the
All right, yeah,
damn
I'm sorry.
shit.
All right, go ahead.
So let's say you say, man, I'm gonna use this money to fix my my son needs a surgery for his kidney and his prosthetic leg for his arm. I'm gonna say, okay, man, yeah, I'll give you the bread, bro. I'll give you what I can give you. I can spare $1,000. There you go. Boom. It's yours. Congratulations.
You're upset that I finessed you, basically.
But then I turn around. Your son don't even like your son. Man, he thriving out here in these streets, and you use that money for real to instead go buy 200 packs of Airhead sours. Yeah, I'm gonna show up at your house and hit you in the motherfucking face.
What if the son was still in the bad condition, and I just fucked off that money? I didn't.
That's
even use
even worse.
Yeah, I know.
I'm really gonna beat you up for real.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna holler at your wife. Say, "What's up with your man?"
Damn, not holler at my
I don't
wife.
know. No, like, bro, she's seeing this shit too.
Yeah.
She's clearing that up. If your son is terminally ill and you out here gambling and buying Airheads, you need to get beat the hell up.
Well, it's happening.
Wait, what?
Yeah. No, not me. Like,
we need to talk.
Like, not this. But I'm saying that shit like this is happening. In real life.
I mean, dope fiends, maybe.
So what if you loan it?
I mean, I'll be honest, bro.
What if you loan it? Like, do you tell them?
It depends. Like, I mean, it's not my business. Some people are going to ask for. They may tell a certain story to get my bread.
You're right.
And
It is
do
their
something
bit
completely different. But they may do something that I think is. Oh man, that was some nut shit to do. But low-key, he was investing in something that I don't know about. Let's say crypto or now AI, and they wind up making mad bread off of it. They make a bag.
But what did I ask you?
I'm gonna be like,
What did I just ask you?
He took all that money. He's stupid. And he went and bought some stupid.
But what did I just
and then
ask you?
homie, a millionaire.
What if you loaned it, meaning that they got to give it back?
Yeah.
So cool. Like, so
Now,
I find it interesting that you
Oh,
said.
hold on. So you saying if I gave this guy, let's say I loaned him $500,
Because the first example was
you.
you donating it. You gave it away, and it was just like, all right, that's
Well,
lost.
no, that's the same either way.
No, it's not. No.
but
I don't think so.
I think you have
for
to,
you,
you have to understand something.
what?
When I loan something, I'm considering that money gone forever.
No.
That's my philosophy.
No.
You can't change that.
No.
That's my ideological perspective. When it comes to money, when it leaves my hand, it's
You're
gone
trying
forever.
to then. So then you shouldn't be loaning
get it back,
You
it's a
shouldn't be.
blessing.
You shouldn't be calling it loaning. Then what I'm asking you
I can
is
tell you the difference.
if you're okay, all right.
I can
Let's
tell you
just
the difference.
say
You
that
ain't
you
hear
would
the
never
difference?
loan money. You
No.
would never loan money. I know that that's the expectation.
No, I'm going to tell you the difference. 'Cause I've already lived this. The difference is when someone says, "Hey, can I have $200? I just need to make rent." Or versus, can I borrow $200? I'm gonna pay you back when I get my check in 2 weeks. That's a different thing. If you don't tell me I'm gonna pay you back or can I borrow, I'm gonna assume that I'm not getting that back. And even if you say, can I borrow it? I'm gonna give it back to you in 2 weeks. I'm still gonna say, this nigga probably will never give me this money back. And if that's the case, oh well. That's what I'm saying.
So you never expect any money back.
I never. Once
Okay.
I give it to
All
you,
right.
and bro, can I tell you,
fucking boring.
I've gotten it back,
boring.
and I've never gotten it back.
Because you've always been let down. That's why you don't expect it anymore. And because you're just a good
Nah,
guy. You're a really good guy. But
That's not my business.
But
now,
I'm at
now,
okay.
listen, I'm
Don't
not
be
no
Dino
dummy. I'm
right
not a
now.
sucker too,
Don't
though.
be Dino right now. I need you to.
I'm not a sucker though. If it's, and this has happened too. If I didn't gave you bread, I mean 3 strikes is pretty good for y'all listening. Don't just. I mean, the 3 strike rule is. I mean, maybe let's say you like even numbers, give them 4 maybe. I'm not just gonna let you just sit and take my money, bro. And I'm not gonna let you just take my bread forever.
So
there's no way.
So then I don't even like asking you. I mean, like I don't think you can ever use the term loan then, like
Yeah,
because
so if you commit to paying me back.
Because
Now, I am
because
gonna hold you accountable.
if you're never gonna
I'm gonna
ask
remind you.
if you're never gonna ask for it back, then you should
Yeah.
just always.
No, see, that's a different question. You said
That's
how,
what I
you said
asked
how
you
would I
that.
feel about it.
Huh? No, what would you do? How would you respond
If they
That's
never-
what I asked.
Oh, well,
Originally I asked, do you have the right to be upset with them?
Yes.
But now I'm asking you,
what would I do?
what would you do? Like, would you even have you ever loaned out money and then asked for it back?
I brought it up. I haven't asked for it back per se because of my philosophy.
It
but
bothers me that you're wired like that.
I
mean, it's a great trait that you have.
Like
but
we talking right now.
my
Let's say
God.
this is the same thing with with or without the mics. Let's say we're talking. It's like, man,
I know.
Tizzle, that $200 I gave you a month ago. What you do with that? What's up with that? Only if you told me I'm gonna give it back to you in a week, and we 2 months down the line, and you haven't even brought it up, and you my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up. I mean, yeah, sure. Now let's say you say, "Oh man, shit, man, that's gone."
Hell no.
I'm gonna say, okay, cool, it's gone. All right, nigga, you ain't getting no more from me, probably. You know what I mean?
A shot probably wasn't appropriate for that. More like a punch. But
that's bad.
What, like shooting somebody for?
No, I'm saying
I need my money, nigga.
No. I mean, I'm not gonna run you. I'm not gonna run down on you because again, if I gave it to you, then I can spare it. I'm never gonna give somebody something I need for real.
How many times does it take for you to not
I'm not doing
give
that.
them money again?
I'm saying 3 strikes, you're out.
3 times?
That's it.
Oh my God! Does the amount of money?
It depends on the person because it's some people who
does it
way
depend
more
on
than
the
3.
amount though? So that means that I can ask you for. Okay, I was about to say because that means I can get away with asking you for $500 3 times and before. So you can literally throw out $1,500 towards me before you're just like I'm never getting money again.
1,500.
What's the max?
I mean, it's not, you love numbers. Even on the last episode. So how much does this cost? So for me, I don't work in that way. I guess that's not how I work.
What's the term? Yes or no? I'm just
binaries.
Binary.
Black and white.
Exactly.
I mean,
yep.
I mean, you can't argue with numbers, but check it.
Binary Bob.
Bro, no, that's not. No, I don't think I.
Binary Ben.
Brandon,
Binary Bryson.
Tiller. Oh no.
All right,
yeah, you can do Tiller.
Tizzle.
I tell you, can't do
Young Tizzle. Oh,
Lanes. Tory, you can't do that shit.
Hell no.
So, nah, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna run down on nobody, but I am definitely gonna hold you accountable. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you just take my bread.
Dang. Well, speaking of money, I did have another question, but I'm gonna wait until we have some more folks.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Yeah. And then we can wrap this up.
Okay.
We'll save some of these for later.
Oh man.
Try to stick to our hour episode.
Dang.
I mean, we're already over an hour, but like
I'm gonna say this. Okay, well, I'm gonna switch the question up. I'm gonna circle it back real quick, just to that first scenario you gave me.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing in this scenario you gave? It's like, okay,
you're talking about the club one,
the club thing.
Okay.
Whether you're the club owner or you're the person who is the friend who invited somebody that you didn't know was coming.
Right.
In either scenario, you're sour. From what it sounds like, is it different? And I'm assuming the reason you're sour is because it's an inconvenience. You've already said too. You don't like being inconvenienced. You don't like being an interruption to people.
I hate.
I happen to disagree. I don't mind being a disruptor. I'm aware it's different. Something did it.
If I'm defending people, if I'm like, I
wear my locks down with a dashiki on a corporate Zoom call just because I can.
Well, that's good for you, and that's why you're the good guy.
Why not?
You're the better of us, huh?
There's nothing wrong with it. It's a problem if it is.
If you
I'm waiting for somebody to say something. It's never happened.
Why?
I know how you feel. You
said that it's not a problem for me to put you in a peculiar.
Why is that? What's peculiar?
Or not peculiar, but
precarious.
No. In a hindrance, in a bind.
Okay, what are we talking about?
A bindful scenario or situation.
Okay, and
you welcome that. You are saying that you just asked me. That's not good. That's not a good thing. You just asked me, is that not a good thing? No, that's not a good thing. For me to take advantage of you and put you in a situation that you now got to get both of us out of. That's not a good thing. No, but you said, I welcome it. I'm good with it and stuff, whatever.
You ran in the wrong. Okay, check it. You run in a different direction. So check this out. Here's the question. Here's the question. Okay. Either way, you're sour because this person's you're putting them in a bind. It's an inconvenience. I happen to operate differently. I was asking what's wrong with me being a disruptor. What's wrong with me dressing different, looking different? What's wrong with me asking questions? What's wrong with me this, and that?
Because your friend already did you.
It was a rhetorical question.
Two favors, and now you're asking for.
Is it a problem if you're throwing like a kickback or a?
You're changing the
tweaking it because I wonder, does your answer say the same?
Absolutely.
They're losing money if it's a club or because it's like a genuine inconvenience.
And then now
if you already have supplies and some people haven't showed up and this person coming is like, so what?
I'll put it like this: if it's a wait, if it's a kickback, if you bring in
surplus of food and drinks,
if you're the third person and I'm going to vouch for you to come into this party now and exhaust another lifeline. You better have something in your hand to bring to the party.
They got a bottle.
Because if you don't have anything, okay, yeah. Then in that case,
okay.
then yeah,
okay.
because because how I'm looking at that, you're not going to be too much of a disturbance to the chemistry. It's like 50 to 100 people
Now,
up in
what
this
if it's-
kickback and stuff, whatever.
What if it's the same thing?
I guess
at the
it wouldn't
club
be a
or at
kickback.
the
No, I'm sorry.
lounge?
It'll be.
What if it's the same thing?
You know what? If it's less people, I'm actually probably not going to like. See,
I
here's-
got you. Head
no,
scratcher.
no. You didn't
Head
get me.
scratcher.
You didn't get me yet.
No, it's not about getting you. It got you thinking. Because that could be the same thing at the club.
It's got me
This is
thinking
this
as
person's-
like I'm still, like again.
Think about it. You own
I don't
this spot,
like.
just like you own this house. So what? You got to come through. All right. Is he good with you?
If you
Come
invite
on
people
in,
to
then.
my house and you don't tell me, and then they show up to
But
my
it's
front
me,
door,
though.
I'm upset with
It's
you.
me.
I still would be upset
And
with
it's
you.
somebody that's with me.
I still would be upset with
Am I
you
gonna
because
just-
you know better.
No,
better.
Check it. Am I going to just show up with somebody unannounced that is not like my people?
You wouldn't. Huh?
What if it was my blood sisters? My sisters.
I would still be.
What if it was Jess?
I would still
I didn't
be
tell
upset.
you Jess coming. I
would
didn't tell
still
you
be upset.
Rika J.
I
they
would
not
still be upset.
Oh, we
I don't give a
different.
fuck.
We different. If you show up my
we are
doorstep
different.
with your
I know.
sisters
But
or
that's what
Sam.
that's what
if
you
it's
love
Jen?
about
What if it's
me.
Jen? What if it's Jen?
You
still
understand
mad?
why I would be upset, huh?
It's Jen. Dun, 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 dun,
No,
dun, dun,
probably
dun,
not.
dun, dun,
Because Jen is.
So it matters who it is, nigga, and your answer don't stay the same.
no,
That's my
no, it
point.
does. No, it.
So take the Jen thing. Take the.
I'm
Jen
not
thing.
disputing that. I'm not disputing that it
Are you ready?
that it matters who it is.
This is what I'm going to give you. This is.
But you're acting like that I'm contesting that. I'm not contesting
No.
that.
I just realized something.
At all.
This is how I can bottle this up to give you like a good snapshot of my perspective. Take it being Jen, that's the surprise guest, and the feeling of like, oh well, shit, okay, whatever. And take this. Imagine you're at the club lounge, whatever, and the whole scenario with the house party where there's a surplus of shit, and it's like, all right, with you, all right, you vouch for them. You got a bottle, all right, cool. Take both of those, bottle them up, and that's how I am in any scenario. If I'm the club owner, if I'm the friend, I'm gonna try to make it work. You be good only if it's because
Now I'm
of
gonna
you.
bring up something that you didn't think about. If it disrupts chemistry,
No, you brought that up, and I agree with you 100%. I'm not, but see, that's okay.
because yeah. So like, let's go back to Jen. There would be a couple of instances where I would be upset because if Jen doesn't fit the aesthetic, you now relinquish my control
But it's hard
of my
for me-
own fucking party. Now you making me feel uncomfortable, like at my own shit.
We
at my
different,
own
though. We
function.
different. We
Yeah,
different.
I know.
'Cause I control
but
the vibe,
I don't
yo.
think
I
that there's
control the
nothing
crowd.
wrong with how I feel and how I'm responding.
I mean, yeah, right or wrong answer. It's
Okay.
just, we discussing, but that's interesting.
I'm
You're
gonna do
right.
myself on that, but yeah, for sure, because that's what I hate. I can't stand when people
That has happened to me.
take an environment or a setting that
you
I have
cultivated.
created
You
and
handpicked
cultivated,
these people.
and I got
You
excited
picked
for
the
it, and then
playlist.
now you are like literally give me the verb or
They're a
the
disruptor.
adjective.
They're-
No, not disruptor, but you're like lessening
Somebody-
the value of
Oh damn!
what I was expecting
I'm
and
just
what I
saying
was
they
building
changing
up.
it. They changing it. I won't say it's
No,
a lesser value. It's just
I'm
very
saying that.
different. Than
I'm saying
what I
that, and I
planned
don't
for
give a
this to be.
fuck. I'm Mr. Somebody had to say it, but
But there's also been beautiful moments though where people have showed up like, who the fuck?
and
I'm
that's
like,
cool.
damn, I'm
But
glad
I
you
don't want
came.
that moment. I
Damn, I'm
don't.
glad you
I don't
came.
give a.
Have
I
you
don't
had
give
that
a fuck
happen?
how beautiful, huh?
You've had that happen too, or no?
Yes, but I still don't like it when that happens. Even though it might be something beautiful to come out of it, I don't want to be put in that scenario.
I feel you.
At all,
I feel
ever.
you.
It don't sit there and force me and be like, you're just not being open minded. Like, okay, so I was listening to a show where people were
okay from what you said though.
no for
You
me.
don't like it, but there are times where it's like, I don't love when it rains,
Look,
but I'll be damn happy
if you
it do.
ever hear me say,
Actually, I do.
you know what, I'm kind of taken back by this. I was wrong about this scenario. I am fucking lying. I am lying.
No, you don't have to be wrong, bro. You can just
I am lying to
See
your
it a
face.
different way.
I'm saying it for the sake of everybody there to make them
You
feel
see it a
better.
different way.
But then once everybody leaves, I'm being like, don't you ever fucking do that and put me in that position again, Dino. Because even though it was something cool that came out of it,
It could be somebody that's
I
supposed to really
still
want to
don't
introduce
like
you.
how we got there.
You don't like surprises.
I don't. No, I don't. And I can. It depends on
I
what's
feel you,
happening
but
and
I
what's
don't-
going
yeah,
on. But don't.
Agree, disagree.
No. It's not no agree to disagree because I don't disagree with how you with anything that you said. I don't disagree with at all. I'm just telling
But
you
you
shouldn't be disagreeing with how
No,
I'm presenting and saying how I feel about that.
I like that for you, but I am not that way.
Yeah, because you are wired differently. And again, you are the good guy.
I mean, there is some part
in
of that
every
though, too.
scenario.
Like,
yeah, you're never the bad guy.
If you just
in
bring
no story,
somebody
you know?
to damn,
You're never the bad guy.
well, that's good.
You're never the bad guy. You are always Mr. Right, Mr. Mr. PC. You know, I'm not.
No, it's not
No. Wait. I stand
is PC
corrected.
bad?
No, not all the time. Sometimes it's most of the time it's annoying, but it can be
PC.
bad.
I do.
It can be bad. But let me say this.
Okay.
You are not only are you an anomaly most of the
I don't know
time,
if I'm as
but
anomalous as
you
you say.
are most fitting in most, if not all, scenarios. You can be brought to any situation. You can de-escalate just about any situation because of how your mindset is. And
I'm gonna try to, at least.
right. But sometimes you need people to be there to say no, and
mean,
no
facts.
means no, and boundaries are not meant to be crossed. And sometimes you need to stay 10 toes down and make sure you uphold those boundaries. And then when you try to leverage friendships and relationships to get over those boundaries, that's when we start having problems. Because you just
So
like
people taking advantage.
yes.
I mean,
manipulation
I
again.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Because now you're like,
No,
oh,
I
okay,
actually
all right.
agree
So
with that.
so I'm gonna
I
use
agree
the
with that 100%.
I'm gonna use the
I think that's possible.
I'm gonna
I
use
agree
the
with
scenario that recently happened
that. Oh hell!
when you asked, "Can this person come?"
Uh-huh.
and I told you what I said,
Uh-huh.
and you still were like, you already had it kind of like made up in your mind that you're like, even if he says no, I'm still going to push until he says yes, and.
No, in fact, you go back. You caved.
I did
Not
cave.
even cave. Not
I
even
did
cave.
cave
It was
because
like,
because it was you.
I'm being.
And- but here's the thing.
It's like
No,
I didn't
no.
say nothing.
That was me
You
throwing
made my
a lifeline
point.
out there.
You made my point.
Huh?
Tizzle.
No. Because
Tizzle.
Sam had already told me no, and I went against her because
Tizzle.
I did you a favor because I was like
my point.
you would do that for me, but you're the exception. Again, you're the anomaly,
It don't
and I
matter
gave you the
who.
benefit of the doubt. But
It could be
I guarantee
anyone.
you.
Cedric, it could be
No.
anyone.
It can't
what?
be
And guess what?
because if it wasn't him, then it would have been a hell no. You lucky I like that nigga. That's why I let
Who
it.
could
I let
be
it.
where it wasn't? That's what I'm saying. If it was,
I can't
if
say
it was
names right
Jen-
now.
No, but
I would say some names, but you know, there's a list out of all your friends. There is it's like 5 people, and then everybody below those 5.
It's like
It's a hell
who the
no.
hell?
There are particular times if we like welcome in and stuff, whatever. But if it's not the aesthetic, and this is my house, that's the other thing that we gotta fucking acknowledge.
No,
right?
that's a whole nother conversation.
You welcoming people into my house, and I.
Well, we talked
let's
about
say that this shit wasn't.
No, but that's no different than you owning a club, lounge, bar, whatever. That's your
the
spot.
reason.
That's your shit.
Let me tell you this: the
Your
reason why I said why I caved in.
It
was
wasn't even
because,
a cave, bro.
It
was capped to begin with. It was
because,
like, fuck, I'm just being a dick. Like, I'm just being an asshole. Whatever. I'm just
No,
playing.
I- no,
It's
I
almost
wasn't
like
like-
saying, I'm just
I
playing.
still-
Yeah, whatever, bro. Cool. Yeah, whatever. Because what? Like, that's,
Because
of
what?
course.
What?
Of course. Like,
Of course, what?
Anytime, it could be a human, it could be an animal, it could be a dog, a turtle. It's always a yes. With what? Nigga, yes. But not with anyone. With you, what? Name a time it hasn't been or it wouldn't be. You can't.
That's the only reason why I say yes, because you always say yes.
And that is exactly my point. If it's a person like me who's bringing another person, it's
again,
like, oh,
we're not
shit.
talking about. I'm not disputing that.
So
I'm
we
not
agree.
disputing. Huh?
So we
Yes,
agree.
we do. But
you
what
already
I'm
said
saying
yes.
is, but what I'm saying is, if it's another scenario.
So there's exceptions to the rule. But generally,
if
you
we
don't
had
like
our
being put in that
original
situation.
guest,
You don't like
if we
being
had
put in that
if we had our original guest,
I think
I
got
would
you.
have stayed.
Can I give it to you?
I would have
Pause?
told you no. Still,
You said you don't. So this is what I'm getting. You don't like being put in that situation, which I respect. But if you are, there are times that you're cool with it. If it's certain things.
I never said that I would. No. I never said that I wouldn't.
I don't like being put in a situation.
I don't.
period.
Yeah, I don't.
But under certain
And then we're still gonna have a
circumstances, under certain
conversation.
outliers
Yes,
or whatever.
I said that before. That there will be times where I would allow that shit to happen.
So it's similar. Yeah, it's the same thing.
You didn't win, nigga. You didn't win this conversation.
It's not a win. Why do you think
You
it's
treated
win
it
or lose?
because that's how you smiling. I know that's how you.
Bro, you just think the worst.
All right.
There wasn't. If anything, I'm smiling. Like, oh, we agree.
How we doing on time? All right, 1:30. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
All right, cool. That kind of tied into. I know what you were gonna ask earlier about being on. Like, where are you on your friends list as in terms of
the totem
where they place?
Yeah,
the totem, right? Because. And I'll go ahead and put this out there. We're not going to go deep into this or whatever, but it's just more so like last comments, right?
Okay.
When it comes to others having you on their totem list in terms of how much they value you, and in terms of for simpler terms, so best friends.
I must be high on your list for you to accept me bringing someone unannounced.
Exactly.
But someone lower on your totem, perhaps.
There's only 2 people that can get away with. No, I'm sorry. There's about.
You got more than 2, G. You got more than 2.
No, there's only one additional person, and it's Margaret.
Well, you have to say
you, Courtney, and Margaret.
Okay,
y'all are the only 3.
Just and out a lot of people who probably feel like they may be. You probably leave some people out.
There'll be.
You gotta say names, G.
I'll put it like this. There are some others. there are many more on that can.
You know who you are.
It depends on what the scenario. But what I'm saying right now is any scenario. Y'all are the only 3 that could get away
universal.
with.
Okay,
I y'all have universal. Yeah, y'all have the master key.
I got you.
Basically.
But
some of your nobody else has that, huh?
I'm sure some of your family too, like my dudes.
No.
It's some people.
No, I've gotten mad at my mom for inviting people to something.
I mean,
and didn't tell me about it until like that shit that you pulled a couple of weeks ago.
Money involved
on Homeboy.
Hold on, let me think. Shit that I pulled on Homeboy.
When you got out the car and you were like, hey, real quick, bro. Like, I'm just letting you know that I brought this extra person and stuff. Whatever. Hey, that shit would not fly with me, bro. You're so fucking lucky that he allowed that to happen.
If you were the homie,
huh?
You saying if you were the homie, you would have been upset if I showed up like that?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, without a doubt, bro.
No, you wouldn't. That's capping shit. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you how I know that's cap? Can I tell you how I know that's cap?
What?
Because that exact same weekend, you had like pay-per-view, some fight or some shit, and you was like, shit, y'all come through. What? There's no difference. There's no difference.
It's because there's a difference because that's
you knew
that situation. I'm inviting. I'm very merry in that particular.
But
like I want to yell and scream with other people, even people that I don't know.
And what that was, you would have been good even if you didn't know because of.
But you were inviting another nigga into somebody's house that they had no idea who they were.
I mean, yeah.
And that's where you got to be mindful, bro.
You're right.
That's where you got to be mindful. You bring in somebody else into the house. I don't know this nigga.
But check it.
And you saying, hey, can he come over to your house?
I didn't even ask. Huh? But if I told him,
hey, it's cool, right?
If I did that, what does that mean?
That you're.
Do I do that like that? Is that something I do? Do I just always do that?
You wouldn't do that with me, but you did that with him.
I would probably
you did that with him, but you would never do that with me. You would never bring somebody that I don't know unless you knew that they were appropriate for the environment in the situation.
That's what I did. There's no difference.
Exactly.
I would show up with someone unannounced. If I knew they'd be golden, of course.
When it comes to putting people on the totem pole, as far as best friends or just like having the universal key and whatnot, I let it be known that I do.
You have a list?
I not only keep tabs on my friends, but I do have tiers, and I am and I love showcasing the tiers.
What do you mean by
I love showcasing the top 2 tiers of my friendships to the lower tiers.
See, bro, you'll say something that's actually not bad, and it sounds so sinister. Like when you say, "I love showcasing," it sounds like so Game of Thrones. Not even that. Like Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favor. I love the top. You must get to the top tier of the tizzle top tiers of the totem. But it's not that at all. What you're really saying is like you love.
Bitch, nigga, snitch, nigga, hope, nigga, bitch, nigga.
Okay, you're gonna press every button.
What more do you?
I forgot we had that button.
Yeah. I feel like what you're really saying is you like showing off the people with whom you admire. People, you like showing them off. I mean, that's beautiful. That's dope.
Yeah.
But you made it sound so nefarious.
I'm at the top of my totem.
Because it was meant to be. It was meant to sound. You're like, yeah, nigga, look at my squad.
Okay. Well,
you see these people here. They earn the right to be here.
Well, see, okay, that's different.
Because we are.
Well, who you don't really. I mean, okay, that's how you feel. But what does that look like?
Here's why I do that. Here's why I showcase and pose it to be like, yeah, you can't really sit with us. You can eventually if you put in the work. But the reason why I love showing off my friends is because that's what friendships are supposed to look like, in my opinion.
What does showing off your friends look like? When
like if we're posting on the story, like I like and we're like, you know, having drinks and stuff, or intimate settings and stuff where people aren't going to be. It's invitation only. I will showcase those types of events to let people know, like, hey, you weren't invited here because
bro, you'll have something good.
but it's two things. It's two ways. It's twofold. It's not only it's a little bit of bragging and boasting and showboating, but it's also but it's also inviting you to exclusivity. I'm still giving you access to see and witness it so that it will be motivation for you to go and do that shit.
No, why is it? Why can't it just be like, yo, this is some shit we got this going on over here, and this is real dope. This is what we got going on. Why it got to be this some dope shit we got going on, and you should aspire to be like us, you.
Because I'm Young Tizzle, the motherfucking.
Okay.
What the?
Okay. All right.
Because I'm him.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you have enjoyed this very back and forth.
What? This is some back?
Huh?
Forth?
Yeah.
That?
Back. That's Aaliyah and R. Kelly.
Oh, shit.
What? I can't even mention his name, though?
Not them two.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Damn. No. But we appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all keep sending. Some of these questions are questions that they've sent in.
Yeah.
So we appreciate y'all submitting your ideas or these topics and these great QOTD question of the days. Okay. Yeah,
I knew that's what you were saying.
Yeah. But I was saying a little bit slow because I was like, what is that's really hard for me to do is spell out words. Like I can see the word, but I have to say it slow.
I'm not surprised at all, actually.
Everything. EVERYT. Bro, you'll be surprised.
I gotta take a bio break.
It's hard to. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all that we have for this episode. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. We got to do the toast. I
can't. I have an empty glass.
You have an okay. Well, toast to me. Toast to Young Tizzle.
Damn.
Alive Thizzle, baby. Where's the button at? All right, here we go. Cheers to y'all, listeners. We love y'all. All right, and then that is all we got for episode 54. Follow the Potnas on all social media platforms. Started with Dino.
Hey man, you can find me at the dictionary. That's THE_DIXONARY.
And you can find me at I Know JT. Follow the Potnas Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at POTNAS Podcast for all of our latest content. And visit our website www.potnaspodcast.com to stream all of our previous episodes. Leave us a 5-star review if you enjoyed this episode, and submit your questions, content, stories. We'll read that shit out here on the podcast. And eventually we might get into doing some lives on Instagram and shit, and where we're interacting with people. And then and that Potnas tour is coming.
They've been trying to get us to stream forever, bro.
Yeah,
we gotta hop on
the
stream.
Yeah. Doing him a favor, huh?
No,
shout out to David.
He's so cynical, bro.
Yeah, I'm an asshole.
Yeah, you are.
All right. Oh, and hook 'em horns, baby. Football is coming back. What else? Shout out to 50, man. You did a hell of a job. That final tour, man. Hopefully this ain't the last time you perform it. If not, then I checked the bucket list off.
We like effing too, if you want.
Effing? Yeah.
Sponsorship.
Oh, yeah. All right. We'll see y'all. We love y'all. Peace.